grab this chicken. What is this? Place it on here. There we go. Here we go. Mmm.
I feel like most people are pretty well in tune with what they're good at and what they're bad at, but obviously, not everybody is this way. If they were, this video would not be possible. Now, cooking is one of those things that I think a lot of people misjudge their abilities, because it seems like the worst cooks always think they're the best. And the YouTuber Cooking with Jack show is a perfect example of this phenomenon. Now, Jack has been on YouTube for a very long time. He's been making videos for nearly 15 years now. He started uploading not too long after YouTube was created, and you would think with all that time to practice and refine his craft, he would eventually, learn how to cook. But as I'm sure you figured out by the title of this video, that is not the case. Now, Jack has had a lot of videos go viral just because how bad they were, but majority of them are over a decade old at this point. So let's see if Jack has gotten any better, or if he's just permanently stuck in his old ways.
Please subscribe.
Okay, so we're gonna be watching this like 2-part series where he compares wet versus dry brines for chicken. And if you happen to be eating right now, I would recommend you stop before we go on.
I'm not following a recipe. I just pulled out a bunch of ingredients that I want to put in my buttermilk. That's it. I'm doing this literally just out of the top of my head there. Not following anybody. Okay. I don't need, it's a pretty thick buttermilk. I don't think I'm gonna need 2 of these. I think I just need 1 of these, so.
Okay, so I did a little research, and most recipes recommend 1 quart of buttermilk for a whole chicken, and he was thinking he was going to need an extra ½ gallon. Yeah, we're already not off to a great start here.
We're gonna season this buttermilk. So I got a whole container of buttermilk. All right, and I'll get you the recipe down below once we're done deciding what we're putting in here. All right, we're gonna do pepper. And you can go heavy because it's gonna be a brine, so it's not going to be, whatever sticks to the bird, whatever doesn't, doesn't. All right, so there's the pepper. Here's the salt. There we go. Here's the oregano.
I can't wait for the measurements that he provides for this recipe. 3 shakes of pepper, 4 dumping motions of salt, seeing the ABCs while you're dumping the oregano in, and once you get to F, you can stop.
Putting some herbs in here too. Okay. Oh, that smells good already. I'm hungry. And I just had my 10 a.m. shake. It's the morning time right now that I'm filming. This is basil. Okay. Now this is a seasoning we picked up at Sam's Club, and it is a cilantro lime seasoning.
What flavor is he going for here exactly? I mean, I can see some cilantro lime on like some chicken wings, but like on a creamy buttermilk chicken? I have a feeling that might clash a little bit.
You can go to Sam's and look for it. But I'm thinking we need this. Not sure why. So we will put cilantro lime seasoning in here. There we go, put a lot in. The heavier the better. Okay, and this is exactly what it looks like. Red pepper flakes. Gotta have some heat. Love the heat. So we'll put that in here. There we go. I got my chicken out of the wrapper. It's room temperature.
Just look at the size difference between these 2 ingredients. You could bathe an entire family of chickens with this brine.
Now it's time to see how much of this we can get in there. We're going to fill the bowl up with this buttermilk. Make sure the chicken's all covered.
Looks yummy, huh? This is not even a brine at this point. This is a milk soup with chicken garnish. This has gotta be some sort of crime.
You're gonna flip this chicken halfway through your brining. So it's marinated all night long. Just want to be honest with you. Not sure how this is gonna work out. My long sleeve, gotta pull it up a little bit.
That doesn't even look edible. It looks like an obstacle in a video game where if you jumped in it, you'd instantly die.
Make sure I don't get it dirty. I'm gonna grab this chicken. What is this?
If this ever happens to you, this is a very good sign to not eat what that person is making. If they start pulling stuff out of their cauldron of chicken and goop and are asking themselves what is this after they prepared it, do not eat that.
Oh, that's the, is that the neck? I don't know. We'll just put that right there and cook it. See what happens. All right, so let's let that all drip off. Right there. Place it on here. There we go. Okay, we're gonna roast this. So it's got a little bit of golden brown around it. It's got a nice crisp exterior.
Jack, that is not what I would call crisp. I would call that barely touched by the flame. Looks damn near raw.
It feels moist. Feels good. We're gonna give this a try in a minute. Let it cool, let it rest. Remember to always let your meat rest, okay? This did a great job. If you look at this other side. Let me turn it around here. Ouch. It's hot. There you go. Let me just cut off a piece and I'll give it a taste. There we go. Nice. We're gonna try it out. See how the
Jack? Oh, hold on now, Jack. We can talk about this. Please do not eat that chicken. That chicken is not even halfway cooked. That is raw chicken you're about to eat, Jack.
flavor is. See if it took. Then we're gonna compare the flavor to the dry rub, and I'm using dry rub of the powdered buttermilk, and we're gonna dry rub it. Okay, here we go.
Jack, come on now. You have glasses on. You have to have some sort of working eyesight. That chicken is literally fucking hot pink. It's like a highlighter. Why are you eating this?
Okay, it's interesting. There's kind of a creaminess to it.
Yeah, those are the salmonella colonies you're tasting, Jack. Nice and creamy. Yes, they have now invaded your body.
I don't know how to explain. Kind of a sweetness from the buttermilk that's inside the chicken. So it did penetrate. It did well. I can taste the herbs. It almost tastes like a Thanksgiving turkey. Let's compare this on how this took compared to the dry. I expect the dry one to do better. I don't know why. I may be wrong. This may be a stupid experiment, but we're going to do it anyway, all right? All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.
Alright, so let's see how the dry rub compares to this monstrosity. It doesn't have much to beat, so it has that going for it. I'm gonna skip the beginning and the preparation because it really is all the same. The only difference is that he uses buttermilk powder.
It's been in it for days. So what we want to do is get the excess off.
So he specified in a comment that it's set in his fridge for 4 days, which is like double how long raw chicken is supposed to stay in a fridge. So we're already off to a great start.
You're figuring your normal oven at 350 would be between 50 and an hour, 50 minutes to an hour. All you do is measure the thigh meat, just put your little thermometer in there. If it's around, it has to be at least 165. Some people like it up as high as 185, but just thermometer your meat. I like to take chicken breast meat up to 170.
Jack, based off your last video, I have a hard time believing you even own a meat thermometer. If you do, you most certainly did not use it on that last chicken, because I'm guessing that thing would have measured around 60 degrees.
Tammy and I are relaxing, and we're in our recliners. The timer goes off on Google, says, "Up, your timer's up." So like 5 minutes later, I'm like, "Hey, didn't our timer just go off? We need to go check the chicken." And we probably went about a minute longer than we wanted to.
You know, Jack, I think that might just be a blessing in disguise for you. Because one more chicken like the last one you had, and it might just be your last.
I had in my head I was going to come in here and go, oh, it's good, and it's a little bit better than the wet one. Guys, listen to me. Stop what you're doing. A dry brine is 100 times better. In this case, I don't know about other brines, but
I think the dry brine is better in this case because the chicken is actually kind of cooked this time. Maybe that's just me though. Well, that's enough Jack for one day, I do believe. You know, it's actually kind of inspiring. This guy has 500,000 subs on YouTube, multiple brand deals. I think he even has a barbecue sauce that's sold in Walmart. It really shows that anybody can do anything. So if you're an aspiring chef out there and you ever have a bad day, just remember, if Jack made it, you can too. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and douse it in buttermilk, or click it, both work. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Jack is single-handedly supporting the buttermilk industry during these trying times. Just like August the Duck is single-handedly carrying YouTube, so make sure to subscribe, so you never miss any of his delicious videos. If you don't, I will be forced to uppercut your grandmother.